Hey everybody, Akira's here. Welcome back to The Long Dark. Season 1, Episode 35. Interloper. I can't believe it. Can't believe I made it this far. I'm still stunned. I'm surprised I made it past day 2. Well fed and some other stuff going on there. So let's see here. Made it like 80 days. Wow. If I make it to 100, I'll be really quite chuffed. So, someone said, hey, well, make sure you check the farmhouse really well. They didn't elaborate, they just said check it really well. So, I'm going to check it really well. And see if I missed anything. I don't know. But, we know about the note. We've already looked at that in the last episode. How are we doing here? It's about midday. We're a little thirsty. We're not too fatigued. We could probably make the run back, honestly. And, as long as the weather's good. That's going to be the big thing. I don't know why I opened that. That was sort of silly. Yeah, we got zero water in there. We've already grabbed everything from there. Did I leave myself any goodies in here? Let me see. I don't think I did. No? Okay. Yeah, I know about that. I know about that. And we already looked in here. A couple cans, some water, tablet. Yeah. Let's take a peek outside again. I want to see what the weather is. -1 degrees. Okay. Well, we could definitely make that work. Wouldn't be too hard. Alright. Here's that sports vest. All it is basically cloth waiting for us now at this point. Book. First aid. Another book. Nothing we can use though. Well, other than for starting fires. You know, there's some socks that are ruined. But that's okay because we don't need those anyway. We have wool socks. But up here, still 0. Alright. Well, what was in there? More sports socks. Alright. Well, I'm not seeing anything at all.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Well, no worries. How about you just ask and I'll give you a cap full of water. A little more than a cap full. Decent sports vest. Well, I think I'm gonna grab my stuff and go. Let's get back to our, where we killed the wolf there, that cabin. Go grab our stuff. Might stay the night there, but at least we can, get a fire going. So let's get moving. Just double check down here real quick. Probably take the scrap metal. If I have to drop anything, that'll be the first thing I drop. Empty, empty, okay. Don't leave any hooks or line up here. Or any other goodies. Okay, let's head on out. Starting to get a little... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, I think. Just for good measure. There we go. I got one little decoy piece. Not really that much, but it is something. Here's that deer over there. Healed hypothermia risk. Never know. You know what? I kind of like having this out for those panic moments. It didn't really help me the last time.
Right now.
But, I think I'm going to stick with having this one out. So, there, right over there's the barn. Or there's the barn, I should say. So we're going to head over that way. We'll warm up there, and then we'll, continue on. See if there's any wolves out. Should get a pretty good idea once we get to the top of this hill here. If this field is full of wolves or not. If we have to take sort of the road, stick to the road or cut through the field. Hopefully we can cut through the field. Okay, I see a deer here. I'm going to use him as a blocker. And just push him ahead of me the whole way up to the barn. Yeah, this should work out pretty good. Got a bunch of deer, actually. There we go. Got the whole herd going this way, don't we? Not quite, but...
I say I hate being cold. I really do.
See a rabbit hopping out here, so no worries there. Is he gonna come back now? Nope, he's still moving forward. I think we're good. Should be able to just get in there on our own. And we'll just get in here, warm up. Hopefully the weather holds.
Warm up soon.
If it doesn't, it'll be cattail stalks for us. We haven't eaten those in quite a while, so that's what they're there for. Not that we really need the well-fed bonus, because I don't think we have that much really to carry back as far as weight. So let's just be a little careful coming up over these little hills. Okay. Alright, not bad. Let's get inside. Let's get inside. I hear the wolves howling over there somewhere in the distance. I think it was behind the barn, actually. Okay, well. Might as well sit in here. 63 degrees, and then when I get in my little handy-dandy sleeping bag, we're going to get a little bit more warmth bonus, another 8 degrees, so it'll be nice, comfortable, what, 71, 72 degrees, somewhere around there. So let's just pass a little bit of time till we warm up. There we go. Let's exit the vehicle and check to see what the weather looks like. Sounds like it might be starting to get windy. No, 2 degrees though. So let's head on down to the road. We'll take the road on in, I think. It's what makes me comfortable. Now I think we had 2 wolves that we had to split when we came up over it just before this bridge. On the other side of the bridge. Before the bridge on the way over here. But now it's on the other side. I think there was 2 wolves, one on each side of the road. I kind of had to go in between them, so we'll just have to be careful about that. And if they're still there. I think there might be some bad weather coming in, but that's okay. If we can get to our house where the wolf meat is, I'll start a little fire and cook up some wolf meat. Okay, that's back that way. Behind the barn, I think. Yeah, I don't know why I was talking about having a bear coat in the last episode. I guess I was just getting ahead of myself.
Oh, sure, I'm getting cold.
I have the components to make one, I just haven't made one yet. This is where I need to be extra cautious. I think this is where there's one wolf over there and one over here. Yeah, I'm just saving my running in case I need to make a bolt, or, you know, have to bolt. I was, kind of reminds me, getting ready to run. I was, driving my cruiser yesterday and at work, and I was going down one of the state routes, and there's open farm fields. It goes from, like, some suburban area to, like, farm fields. And there was a fox right in the middle of the daytime, like a red fox comes running up, and I saw it plenty of times, so I slowed down to not hit it. And he had, like a fresh killed squirrel in his mouth. And he goes to run across in front of me, and he really turns on the jets when he is going across the road. I had already slowed down. He dropped the squirrel when he hit the road. I guess to have less weight to carry so he could go even faster. He made it across, and I went up to I was close to my jurisdiction limit, so I went up the road another. Oh, there's a wolf right there. So I went up the road about another. Oh, it expired? Ah. I messed up. That's alright. It's not going to make that much of a difference because we don't have that much to carry. But, I went up the road another, mile and a half, turned around, came back, and I was curious. I'm like, did he actually go back for the... Yeah, I see the wolf peeled off already. Did he go back for the, squirrel or not? And, I thought once I ate that, I was going to have a little bit more, buy a little bit more time. That's why I wasn't even looking down there. But I come back, and sure enough, that squirrel was gone. And I mean, it was clearly dead. Like, when it hit the road, it just laid there, you know. It was like, did a couple rolls and just stayed there. So it was clearly dead, but, yeah, now we gotta watch out for that bear. He definitely came back and got it. Either that or a bird swooped in and grabbed it. But, like, literally 5 minutes later, he came back, got it, and he was gone. But it kind of felt like that running through the road there, getting ready to turn on the jets. Here's my wolf. Here's our meat. Let's go ahead and, oh, we got a little fire pit out here we can build in, so we don't have to worry about the wind. Yeah, trying to think how I want to do this. I hate those jingling chains. It makes me so nervous. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just make a little fire and cook. Too bad I can't do that. We'll cook up that meat and eat well tonight. It's unfortunate we lost that well-fed bonus, but it is what it is. We'll be fine. We don't have that far to go, really. Oops. Yeah, fire barrel. That's what I want. Let's add some sticks. An hour and a half, I think it'll be fine. Now we don't have to worry about that wind blowing it out. And I can just go inside and warm up. And we'll just throw some of these on here. I heard if you drop the tea here, it'll actually warm up, so might try that. I know that's a small piece, yeah. Do I have room for another cook? I do have room for another one, okay. I'm gonna try dropping my tea here. See what happens. See if it does actually warm up. I've heard that it will. So, it looks like it's spilled. I don't know how I'm gonna drink it now. Alright, let's get inside. Ah, nice and warm. 66 degrees. There's all my good stuff. Let's see how much this is gonna end up weighing. So, we're starting to lose our overall carry capacity because we're starting to get tired, but we're at 62 pounds here. We're not going to be that much overweight.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Really not much here. Yeah, not much here. Probably take that torch when I head out. So, okay. Yeah, so we're only at 70 pounds. It's not going to be a big problem at all with carrying things. So, I don't recall how much time it said to cook. Let's run out here real quick. I know I'm trying to warm up at the same time, but... oh, that it does. It keeps standing this thing up and dropping them dead. I hope... let's see how much time we got. 35 minutes, 34 minutes, okay. And I hope it doesn't actually remain standing and attack me. Like some glitch. Okay, so let's just rest for... I'm not even going to use my bedroll. Well, maybe I will. Yeah, okay, let's use the bedroll. We're going to stay here overnight anyway. Maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Might go to the cave. I don't know. I really don't want to travel not being, having my condition below 50% like that, because if I get in a wolf fight, I'm pretty much a goner. Especially as fatigued as I am, I think, so... probably be smarter just to stay here for the night. So, okay, let's just pass time. For about that much. Just a guess. Let's pick that up. Our meat should be done. Two minutes. Wow, I timed that one pretty well. Hot. Oh, yes, it does warm it up. Look at that. Well, isn't that wonderful? Not that it'll still be hot by the time it's bedtime, but at least we know we can do that. So, interesting little test there. I am going to definitely drink that before I go to bed. Someone said if you drink a partial amount of it, you still get the effect. And you can save it later so you can maybe get a couple good night's restful sleeps out of 1 cup. So I'm going to try that too, see how that works. Maybe it'll only give me like a part of a restful night's sleep. I don't know how that works, but we're going to experiment with that as well. Sprain risk, yes, we're encumbered, I understand that. And I did have a little piece of meat left still. I think I might as well throw that on there. There we go, that's a small piece. 5 minutes. Step out here. Yep, still pretty cold. Still pretty cold. I guess you could do a snow shelter right here, but the only problem is this is a bear territory. I don't know if the bear will come and get you. Yeah, you could do one right here.
Jesus, it's cold.
I really don't know why I can't tear down those snow shelters and start fresh. It's just... It's a bit of a immersion breaker right there, because that's exactly what you do, right? Oh well. Yeah, I don't want to do that. The meat will be burned by then. So let's just hang out here for a couple minutes, and then we'll head back out. We have plenty of water, and we do have plenty of food now. As you can see, we got 1,600 calories, so we'll eat one of these and sleep well for the night. Might break up some crates just for... Well, I really don't want to... I don't want to damage my... Did I bring my book along? I think I brought a book, didn't I? Yeah, so I'll eat that meat and then I'll read a little bit of this. And get a little bit better at mending. So, meat should be cooked by now. Okay. Well, 22 minutes left. Not worth much. Yeah, I really don't want to go out and try to go any further. I'm pretty comfortable here for the night. It's the safe and smart play, I think. Not the most aggressive, but I don't think there's a need to risk it right now. I don't see any benefit to it, honestly. So, okay. Let's go ahead and eat what we got here. Yeah. Eat that tiny little bit. And this one, and then the next one, then we'll get a drink. Alright. Okay, so there we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and start reading. See if we can get about 2 hours in. Might get one more extra hour. See how kind. See how kind the sunlight is to us here. Yeah, I think we got it. No problem. Here we go. Getting nice and tired. And it's starting to get too dark to read, I do believe. So unless the aurora comes out tonight, then we can definitely go a little bit more. But I think it's time to get some sleep. We're really fatigued. Let's get that drink. Let's drop our little bedroll here. Get our drink. You know, I want to pause here real quick before I get too full on the drink, because I am going to get a little bit of a hydration from this. So let's drink about half of this. We'll try that, see how it works. There we go. Okay, so we got a rest benefit. We'll see how much it recovers us. If it looks like it's as much as we would normally get. Okay, so there we go. We're good. I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, we did get the aurora. There it is, but I can't interrupt sleep in Interloper. Alright. Ruined bear meat. That's okay, we can still eat it. So, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Take a look here. Oh, yeah, it looks like we did get a full restful sleep condition bonus there, so. Alright, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing half drinks of those herbal teas to get extra healing out of them. Alright, let's go and pick that up. Let's take a peek outside, shall we? Let's get low. Got my, in case the bear's right outside, I got my flare gun ready too. Negative 17 degrees. It's cold. It's cold. Okay, we'll just hang out here for a little bit, and then, well, maybe we can do some reading. Let's see. I want to see if I can do some reading. I don't think it's. I don't think the sun's high enough yet, but we'll check. Yeah, it's too dark. We'll just have to pass just a little bit of time. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just pass a little bit of time. Not much. Just until we get halfway. I think you want more than half the sun up. I think. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there we go. So I think once you get these, the point here, the side arrow on the sun there, once that appears, then you're good to go, I think. And we'll do one more. Let me double check my water. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Yep, I'm good on everything. Let's take a look outside, see what the weather is. I don't want to pass a good opportunity to get to the cave. 18 is even colder, but it's a little more bright. Let's just go for it. I should have everything that I need. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything behind. I know there was a torch on the ground, but I'm not too worried about carrying that with me. Make sure I didn't leave my bed, right? I still got my bed. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Anything.
Okay, let's get going. Oh, we know this bear over here is alive. I do have a decoy to drop if need be. Yep. Not much, just a little piece of meat. As you can see, we are a little heavy at 70 pounds versus 66 total. Really? Can't step over that, okay. Oh, come on. Man, if I was running from a wolf and that happened. Or worse yet, a bear trying to get position to fight a bear or something like that, I'd be a little upset. It sort of messed up my flow. I think Will needs to be able to jump. Even if it's just not much, you know, it doesn't have to be much, just a little bit. Or in this case, Astrid. Just peeking up, seeing what we got up there, if anything.
Right.
So you can see the pointer tree pointing towards the cave area, or towards this path that leads to the cave area. Which will take us back to home. We can start working on the bedroll or the coat. I'm not sure which. I know you guys are saying that the bear coat is heavy and it'll slow you down. There's a rabbit in front of us. But I don't really mind tanking the wolves, especially in Interloper. They don't try to follow you quite as much as they do in Stalker. It seems like the wolves kind of give up. I mean, the wolf fight, if you do get in a wolf fight in Interloper, it's much more vicious. But avoiding them, they tend to give up a little easier, it seems like, as far as following you. So I think I might go for the coat, because then I get to use it all the time. Like every time I'm outside, I get to use it. If I have to sleep outside in a bedroll, I still get the benefit of the coat that I'm wearing. Whereas the bedroll, I only get benefit whenever I actually lay down and sleep outside. But that's what coal's for. So once I get a fire going, which you almost have to have to sleep safely outside for any length of time. And right up there's the way to, you just go to this tree and then just kind of go up to the left here. And that'll be the entrance to the mine. But once you get that coal fire going, you really don't need, you don't even need a bedroll at all. Honestly, it's super hot. You get it up to 100 degrees. There's not much going to mess with you at that point. I know I got a lot of sticks. It's a habit. Alright, well, I'm just going to run the rest of the way up here. She's starting to get cold. It's alright, you're heading back to where there's a lot of food, so no need to worry about that. Not a bad little journey over here to get our supplies and get all those extra matches that I had accidentally left behind. I'm gonna pick up some of this because I do need to make a little, I do need to make another antiseptic. Because I believe I'm out of them, so. I was keeping my eyes open for that. I didn't see any up until this point, so. Probably another good reason not to get into a wolf fight and get weakened. If I got any type of a decent bite, I would have that infection risk and alright.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Carry these all over to the other side. Yes, I don't know. I don't know why my cave is suddenly bright. Someone was asking about my video settings. My video settings are stock. I haven't made any adjustments in here. So yeah, it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's just the type of day that's outside causes this. I used to have it where it was like pitch black, where you'd have to use a torch to get around. Like, you literally could not see what you were doing, but hey, I'm not going to argue with it. I'll take it. Keep an eye out for any more pieces of coal that I might have missed. I'm sure I've missed one or two at least. Okay, maybe not. Not back there at least. Thank you for all the Patreon support too. My goodness, it's really kind of blown up the last couple weeks, and even though I haven't been able to push out a lot of content, I'm really glad for all that extra support. It helps out a lot, and I do appreciate it. It's just summertime, man. I don't know. Being a supervisor, I have it's like I have these extra obligations because I really want to make sure that my people are taken care of. So I want to make sure that I'm always well rested when I go into work, obviously, and then the family activities are a lot more frequent. You know, going to baseball games and things like that. I had to work yesterday. My wife took them to a Dayton Dragons game, which is our AA baseball team here in Dayton, and her anesthesia group that she signed on with got like 3 boxes, luxury boxes or whatever, suites, and so she took the girls. They had a great time. I was like, well, okay, I'm sure they don't just do it once. I'm sure, oh, there we go. I'm sure they're going to do it more than just once, so I'll catch it next time for sure. And I guess the next time is going to be September 1st, so I'm looking forward to that. I've never actually been to a Dayton Dragons game. I played baseball a lot when I was a kid. Wow, how did I miss all this coal? Alright, well, we got a lot more coal right here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to try... I'll probably carry what I have. How much coal do I have here? I do need to make more, 74 pounds. Might carry a couple more down here with me. There we go. Should be plenty for outdoor living. 77 pounds. I'm comfortable with that. Let's get a drink, and then I'm gonna make that antiseptic from the old man's beard before I venture out again, because I don't want to be running around unable to protect myself. Oh, I gotta make the... Hold on, how do I do this? I got to make the... Oh man, I gotta crush it up, don't I? Oh, I need 2. That's right, I need 3. Oh, I need 3 of them. Dang it. I should be carrying around the... I gotta be careful. Because if I get injured or anything, infection risk, I gotta hurry back down to the base camp and get my antiseptic bottle. Because... I need 2 more of these before I can make another one of those. Okay. I gotta be careful. I think this is gonna be a shoot first, ask questions later type situation here. So, well, luckily we're almost fully healed up as far as the warmth goes here. So we'll hang out here for just a couple more seconds and get going. There we go. I think that's 20 now. That should be even 20. Yeah, okay, that's good. Bringing back 20 pieces of coal. And quite a few matches, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And some more sewing kits, which is always helpful, and a couple hacksaws and more arrows, obviously, which we needed. So, alright. Then in the next episode, I think we start working on... We have enough arrows, I'm not too worried about that. I think in the next episode I'm going to start working on the coat. So we'll head on back over to the gas station and start working on that. And we are warmed up fully, so let's go ahead and head out. And be very careful. I don't want to get bit. Feels like -11. I do have a decoy. I do have a flare gun. So, should be able to fend off a wolf if I have time. It doesn't just come up over a hill or like a blind curve. Or like a blind curve with a hill like this right here. And jump on me. Luckily, when we're going down, we don't have to take such a specific route. We can sort of shortcut our way, but at the same time, I don't want to get sprains either and have to use any pain meds because I'm cheap like that. I'm going to go stand in this here until I warm up again, and then we'll move on again. And try to get back down to our base camp. I might just go down that way. We'll try that. And I don't know if experimenting new routes is a good idea, actually. It's like the wind's kicking up. Things might be getting worse. It's okay. We have not much water. But we are pretty well hydrated at the moment. And we do have that herbal tea if we need it too. We get super desperate for water.
It's making my head feel thick.
Take this down with me, might as well. And let's just Yeah, let's break up this chair. We'll take that down with us too. We can do that by hand, so no problem there while we warm up. Should be about perfect. Yeah, that's really close. Okay, so we got a little bit more wood there. Let's take a peek outside, see how bad the wind is. Negative 33. Yeah, it's cold. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try to make my way down this way as safely as possible. Yeah, I think we can do it. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay. I'm gonna try to avoid the camp over there because that wolf that likes to linger over there, the one that started ping-ponging around in that logging area over there, I'm gonna try to avoid him. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, let's get our countermeasures out here. And let's get going. Luckily the wind's at our back. That was another thing I was looking at too before we left. But, you know, the wind can shift at any given moment. Okay, we should be good. Apart from the freezing part. But we should be alright. At least we're not going to get blindsided or catch a sprain right now. Yeah, someone said in the comments they thought that that sprain I had in the last episode was the first one of the whole series, and I think that is correct. And if that is correct, that seems more realistic. 80 days, one sprain. I like that, rather than every third day having a sprain. And there's a wolf right there, 2 wolves. Yeah, not interested in me, but that's why I really didn't want to go over to that camp, because I had a feeling there might be another one over there too. So let's get into the warm cabin here as quick as possible. And that is a successful journey, I would say. Yep. At least you don't have to worry about the bear over here. I know he's dead. I just don't know where he be dead at. Around here somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to start carrying around the I know it's heavy, but I'm gonna have to start carrying around that antiseptic again until I can find some more old man's beard. So, first thing I'm gonna do when I get into this cabin is grab that antiseptic so I do not venture out and forget to pick it up. Let me drop my coal here real quick. Should drop all of that. I'll pick up like 2 pieces. Alright, there we go. I know I got some more wood on me, but I just want to get warmed up at this point. I just want to get rid of that like 15 pounds worth of coal, or whatever it was. Alright, home sweet home. We're back. Skin got a little frozen there, but overall not too bad. Here's my antiseptic. Let's grab that. We're at 70 pounds, but we are going to drop some of this stuff. So let's get rid of these crow feathers. What else? Probably don't need 8 cloths. Seems a bit much. I'll carry around 2. Normally you can get those whenever you need them, you can get them pretty much anywhere. Throw that down there. Green birch saplings. Let's drop those over here to start curing. Crafting, right? Yep. See if we have any more old man's beard in here. I wonder if we do. If we have, yeah. We do. Okay, good. Well, I have enough to make 1 more bandage, but I'm gonna carry this in case I get into like, you know, I've had it where I've gotten attacked 3 times in a row and things like that. It's just had a really bad run, and I just don't want to get caught off guard, so, or unprepared, especially with an infection. Oh, somehow I ended up. Oh, these are wound dressings. Oh, I got 3 wound dressings. Okay, well, we don't have to carry around that then. Let's get rid of that. 3 wound dressings I'm comfortable with. Let's carry 4 of those since they're really lightweight, I do believe. Yeah, they're pretty light compared to what? It's like a pound and a half versus, you know, 0.88 pounds. So it's about half the weight, essentially. So let's throw that scrap metal over here. Don't need to be carrying all these. Here we go. What else can I get? Well, let's just do it by category, shall we? I don't need accelerants. I hardly ever need those. I don't even know why I pick them up, honestly. Yeah, they're a little. Yeah, I don't really ever need those. We can drop these inside here. I got a pile of reclaimed wood, and then I'll put the cedar firewood out by the fishing hut later. Sewing primer, I could read that whenever I want to here. Prepared mushrooms. But I have antibiotics with me, so I'm just going to throw that over there for now, because I don't really need to make the tea. 3 stems. Seems a bit much. I'll probably leave 1 here. How I have 4? Make that. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. So that's like almost a half pound. So we've gotten to 61 pounds. See, everything here looks pretty. I don't need 2 pry bars. Yeah. Don't have any more room, do I? Okay. Let's find a pry bar spot. How about over here with my tools? Where was that at? Where was it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I might need to repair this. What do I need? I need some scrap metal, that's all I need. Well, I know where to find that. Let's head over here. There was another comment. Make sure you repair your lantern before it has a catastrophic failure, which is a good idea. So I think at 61%, that's a reasonable time to fix it. So let's do that. You guys give me some really good advice. Repair. What do I need now? Do I need a simple tools? Okay. Well, I don't have simple tools. Well, I do have simple tools. Let's use that. Let's save the quality tools for quality tool stuff. Okay. Now I'm overweight again. It's okay. It's just temporary. Don't worry. All right. Repair skill, repair amount. So that'll get us up to 91%. All right, that'll work. Let's give it a shot. Ratchet, ratchet, ratchet. Ding, ding. Okay. And success. Wonderful. All right. So let's put these back. Don't need those right now. And let's go through our items here. I am wearing everything there, as indicated by this little triangle in the upper corner. So if I wasn't wearing something, that wouldn't be there. Sort of like this. There's no triangle up there. Okay. 16 cattails. That's a good amount to be carrying around, just in case. I don't think I really need to carry any more, honestly. Okay, flare gun, yes. A hand flare, sure. I'd never ever carry that, but if I'm ever in a dangerous situation, it seems like I got that distress pistol ready to rock and roll. Alright, so here's the plan. I think when I get my bearskin coat, I'm going to try to venture down the tracks, go into maybe Forlorn, Muskeg, and then maybe go on to the maintenance yard at the end of the tracks and just see what we can get there. Maybe we'll get some more flares, something like that. But we can always go into Forlorn and then head over to the forge there and make some more. It not only does it have a fire right there and a sleeping area, and it's outdoors, which is good, but it also has a workbench right there as well. So I wonder if I can get a fire going inside of there. I think I should be able to, because I think you can do it in those dilapidated barns, like the one outside of the Trapper's Homestead, right out there where that dead deer always is. I think you can get a fire going in there. I think I've done that before. So if I get a fire going in there, it's pretty well protected. And I don't know how far the heat will radiate from the forge, but I might be able to do a lot of my coat work inside of there, or make more arrows. So I'll probably take the fixings for a few arrows in there. Let me know in the comments. Is that a good spot for me to be setting up to maybe work on my coat? If I bring, you know, a good amount of coal and that sort of thing. I don't mind starting a couple fires if I have to, now that I have a lot of matches. I don't want to burn through them, but in order to make a coat and do it outside and avoid that cabin fever, I'm willing to use 3 or 4 matches to restart fires as needed. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Of course, I probably need to keep one going the whole time, because I don't think there's any indoor places to sleep in Forlorn. No, there isn't. So, alright, just in case a blizzard rolls through. Things look pretty good. 1 torch, happy with that. 4 bandages, 3 reclaimed woods, what I'm about to drop, and some rescue mushrooms. I can do some quick preparing here. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, I need more. I need more mushrooms too. Do I have more of those? Probably. Those are prepared. Here's rose hips. Okay, let's just transfer all those. And let's transfer all these. And let's just do some preparing. Try to get everything on the same page here. So this will take, what, 2 hours? About thereabouts. Starting to get thirsty. There we go. Let's go and grab a little bit of water. Make sure it's not this nasty stuff that I got out here. Make sure it's safe. Safe water. Okay. Not much. Let's go grab some more water over here, and I'll drop the cedar wood over here as well. -7 degrees. This looks like this. I think, but no, that's the fir. This is the cedar. There we go. There we go. All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave some reclaimed here because I already have a bunch of reclaimed over there. Just in case I feel like burning reclaimed wood, I guess. I don't know. Let's grab some more water here. That was the whole purpose. There we go. Alright, in the next episode we are going to be heading over to the gas station. Get started on that coat. And then I will have a lot of armor. And a lot of warmth. Pretty much maxed out on my warmth. Double check to see what I have. Yeah, so that's a really good coat, but it's going to be much like, see, that's 3.9 for warmth. When we make the bearskin coat right here, it's going to be 10.8, so we're going to get an extra 7 degrees or so. A little bit more than 7 degrees out of that, and it's super waterproof, like 80% waterproof. What is this one here? 40% waterproof, so armor's 5, whereas armor's 18 with this one, but it will slow me down a little bit more, and it is heavier. It's 11 pounds versus 3 pounds, so we're gonna have to be carrying around an extra 8 pounds basically. So it is heavy, but it's good. And see, this only slows me down -3%. So, but we can always switch them out if we're not going to be. If we want more speed, we can always take it off and put this back on, I guess. But I have a feeling once we get the the coat will be ready for to keep it that way for a while. 89% condition still. Yeah, I need to repair these boots and the gloves and the hat. I need a ear wrap. A couple ear wraps would be wonderful. But maybe we'll find those when we head on down to the maintenance yard. I don't know. So let's continue to. I needed a drink. Nope, I already drank. Okay, let's continue to craft here. Get these rose hips. It's gonna get us what, 3? Exactly right. We're not gonna have any left. It's gonna be kind of nice. Yeah, it's gonna work out perfect. Yeah, good. None left over. There we go. Waste not, want not. Alright. Now I can throw those over there because I don't really need them right now. But they're there if we need them. If we ever get sick or something for some reason, we're going to have lots of teas to drink. And should be in pretty good shape, actually. Yeah. I think the wool scarf should be an accessory. I don't think it should be a headgear. It's more like neck gear. So I think that should actually be one of the... You should be able to use wool scarves or scarves in general in the accessory slot. But you can't. So it is what it is. Decent jeans. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty happy. We're at 63 pounds. But we're going to grab a little bit more coal in case we need to sleep out in the truck or whatever. Or have to sleep out in the fishing hut. We got plenty of wood. Let's drop that. I already dropped a reclaimed wood outside. Yeah, looking at the clock, I think we'll try to do some repairs on our boots and our hat and gloves in the next episode before we head over there. Make sure those are safe from being destroyed from a wolf attack. So, alright. Thank you so much for watching episode 35 of this wonderful series. You guys have been great. Do really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care.